Hi, everyone. My name is Earnest Key from the Phillies Key team at Keller Williams, and I'm here with a good friend of mine and attorney, Quincy Booth from the Booth firm. And we're here today to talk about wills and estates. Recently, I had a situation where a friend of mine reached out to me, and she told me there was a death in her family, and therefore she needs to sell a property. And I decided to get some advice from my friend and attorney as to what are some of the potential issues that she could face when we're listing this property.
Yeah, so
Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
no problem, no problem. I'm used to it. So the first question is, who owned that property? Is it your friend or colleague's parent? Both parents? Is it their grandparent or both grandparents? Is it someone else? You start with that question because, as an estate attorney, the first thing I think about is what's the family tree, right? There's so many potential branches. There's so many potential issues that accompany, however dynamic your family tree may be. So, who owns it? If it's a grandmother, for instance, and she is the only grandparent, the next question is, does she have a will? The reason why you want to get to that question and answer pretty quickly is because you can take a fork in the road depending on that answer. If she has a will, which I highly advise that you prepare in advance and have a will prepared. If she has a will, then your friend is going to look to that will and see if they're named. If they're not, so be it. If they are, very smooth process. Go down to the recorder of deeds after enlisting the help of an estate attorney, because no matter how smooth the process is, you're going to want to get some legal advice to help you navigate this terrain. You go down to the recorder of deeds and you accompany a new deed with the will. Done deal. You
Right.
own the property. If your friend is not named in a will, and or if the grandparent does not have a will, then you're in the realm of intestate succession, right? So it's called the last will and testament. So intestate succession is when you don't have a will, and the state gets to decide the priority with which grandmom's property gets distributed. If the only property in the estate is the house, then at least for purposes of estate administration, it's a pretty simple process. You're only dealing with one asset. You're not dealing with bank accounts, diamond rings, cars, money under the mattress, what have you. Again, you want to hire or retain an estate attorney to help you navigate those nuances, especially because this segues into the next topic. Estate taxes is something that people don't really consider. Your
Right.
family is thinking, okay, I'm going to sell this house. I'm going to get, after getting over the loss of a loved one, they're thinking, can I make some money with the sale of this? Well, accompanying the profit or the proceeds is a responsibility to pay estate taxes. And I, along with Ernest, or really anyone that's either a real estate professional or a legal professional, can help you consider the vantage point that you need to look through or look from when considering these types of issues. I hope that addressed the question.
In a lawyer type way, it did. But I understand why it's it's a little complicated for you to get that message out. It's very involved. I've been through it before. I've sold properties in this fashion, and it can get complicated. And to your point, sometimes it's not complicated if you have the will. To your point, I think that was a good teaser as to what can go right and what can go wrong in this realm.
Right.
But if it is complicated for those out there, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so you can contact me at the Booth firm. on Instagram or via email at quincy@theboothfirm.com.
Wonderful. And I appreciate your time. Once again, my name is Earnest Key from the Phillies Key team, here with my wonderful attorney and friend, Quincy Booth from the Booth Firm. And good luck to you all out there. And hopefully you don't have to come across these issues and all your loved ones remain safe and healthy and alive.